Hey, nice to come your way again. And this is a follow-up series of my earlier shared bonus, which was a complete package that gives you an opt-in page as well as a sales page and the entire product material, sales materials that will allow you to build leads upon sending traffic to your opt-in page, and of course make real-time sales upon sending traffic to your sales page. All right, so I am Joshua Johnson. I am dedicated to this course. That's why I'm not just settled at just sharing random bonus packages to you, but I expand myself further to show you how you can actually set up these bonuses and make it to work for you. And that's the reason for this second follow-up video, which gives you a guide on how to set up the sales page proper. The earlier video I did was on how you can set up your opt-in page, which opt-in page was giving out the lead magnets, which is the top 10 Facebook ads resources that you need to be successful in Facebook ad marketing. And this is an important skill because everyone is already keen about moving their businesses online. And when you're moving your businesses online, you need to drive traffic to your business to reach the target audience. And if you do need such, Facebook is one go-to resource platforms which has over billions of persons in it, which you would need to communicate with and have your businesses put before this target audience. So today we're now looking at how we can set up our sales pages, look at the materials all required. We're getting all of these materials up into a web server so that we'll have our sales page, which has already been set up, which copy has already been done by a 7-figure copywriter, which means that whoever is sent to this page is surely going to be hooked onto this page and subsequently make a purchase of this product that you'll be giving out. Now, the suggested offer for this product is going for about $7. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set this up and of course integrate a payment checkout system into it, which will allow you to instantly start getting money from the setup. So join me while we're on screen here as I get all of this set up. So if you already get your package, which was sent in the earlier bonus mail, you will now have to see this, which I'll be of course selecting all of it right here and compressing it into one zip package. I'm calling this sales page. All right, so I'm calling the sales page, so I have it right there. And you know that this is the entire book. You want to give out this PDF, which is actually the Facebook Ads Authority, which is a skill you're exposing to them. So I'll be going into my web server to upload this page, which is what is also required of you to do this particular package. Just like I compressed it into a zip file, I'll be getting it into my web server. Here I am on my web server. Is a typical cPanel, just like you have it here. All you need to do is come down to File Manager. So on File Manager, you have your collections, your directory like this. You go to public_HTML. On public_HTML, I come down to Upload, and Upload is going to ask me to select File. So selecting File, I'll go straight to locate where my bonuses are. So I'll come down here and pick up my bonuses where I have it. Great, so I think this is it. So right here, I'm going straight down to my sales page. So my sales page, I'm picking this, which we've already compressed. So once I pick it, I open it, it's going to get uploaded. And notice here our domain is quite blank here. We've not set it up. So once this is fully uploaded, I'll come back here. I'll come back to my file manager. You can see right here. So I'll just right click on it, come down, I extract it. So I hit on extract files. So it's fully extracted. I can see the entire files here. Our file of interest is index.html. So if I do refresh this page, you'll see that our newly uploaded file has been set up. Can you see? So it is now set up. I just refreshed that page and it's up. So all you need to do is to just fill in the blank here where you have your name. You just replace it with a name, and that we do right till the bottom here. So you read through the copies, and all of these bonuses are already stated right there, already given to you in the package. You can find all of these bonuses right in here. We have the checklist, we have the resources cheat sheet, we have the mind map, which are the 3 promised bonuses once you get this offer of getting the Facebook Ads Authority. So we have the fast action bonus, which is point-by-point checklist. You have the fast action bonus 2, which is resource cheat sheet. And you have the bonus number 3, which is the fast action bonus number 3 mind map, a quick glance over this mind map, and you get an instant refresher of all the major points and action steps from the main guide. The main guide is what you are actually selling now, and you notice that this is going for $7. So let's quickly get back to our back end, which is a server which you have here on our web server. I want to, of course, edit the index.html. So I select this, I right click on it. You can just come straight and hit on HTML edit, or you could use the normal text edit. Text edit will involve some major code editing, but let's try the HTML edit. Sorry, that's my boomer Steve crying out. So come down here and hit on edit. So right here we are on edit right here. So the point where you have from, you're expected to change this to your name. So I'm going to say let's assume our Optin here, or Joshua Johnson. All right, so I have it right there. And if you want to bold in these, you can go ahead, bold this up, make any design you want to do there. So when you scroll down, you can then come down here and see some other blanks you need to fill up. The copy has been well written to convert any traffic, any audience you send to the page. You'll certainly be making sales. That's how powerful this is. So once you scroll down, you can then come down to the payment point, right? So at this point, you're asked to say get instant access right now. Before we get onto the payment section here, I also want to edit here and add my name to your success. I'm also adding here. You add your name right there, Joshua Johnson, right? So once you get to this point, you can just come save this up. All right, we have it successfully saved. So we're now interested in editing the payment section of this, which has to do with your add to cart. You notice here that your add to cart is just an image. So I'll be interested to get to see this and work on it. To do this, I'll need to switch my view here to source. So my view here, I'm switching it to source. As I switch that to source, I want to scroll to the bottom and look for where I have that image. All right, so it is expected that this is it. So within here, it's where I have that payment setup. You can see it, add to cart good. So it is expected that I walk around here to insert my payment button and take this out. So to insert my payment button, what we need to do at this point is to come over to PayPal. At this point, I'll be using PayPal. So I have my PayPal set up here. To get this done, you have to come to PayPal under Pay and Get Paid. On Pay and Get Paid, you come to the option that says Accept Payment. On Accept Payment, you'll see the option here that says PayPal Checkout. So you select that up. So once you select that, it brings you to this page, which you're seeing right there. So we'll come down to Start Setup. You can then hit on Start Setup. You need to own a PayPal business account to be able to get this done effectively. So once you're done here, So at this point, you are required to pick the first setup option here, which is quick setup for individual items. This is our copy and paste code solution, which will not require any coding knowledge. But if you go below here, this integration will require further coding, which means you have to contract a developer. But you don't need all of those. You need to do this yourself. So we'll come down to a copy and paste option, which is the first option you'll be seeing here, which is a quick setup for individual items. So at this point, you just come hit on start setup. So as a hit on start setup, our interest, it's the amount for the product. The amount for the product is $7. So just tell it there $7. Of course, you can change it to whatever you want to change it to be. And I can play around my layout. Do I want it vertical? Do I want it horizontal? If you look at the layout which we have here earlier, the layout here, it's quite vertical. All right, so you could choose any of it if you want it vertical or you want it horizontal. So whichever option, you can also preview it, how it will look like on desktop and how the option will look like on mobile. You can also leave it as vertical. So whichever one that does appeal to you. I think I will go with the vertical. It has the look. Then on your shape, if you want a rectangular, that's your button here, or if you want to pile up, which is what we have, you can peel it up and have it there. You can switch your colors. Do you want it blue? Do you want it gold? And all of that. So I could just leave it at gold because it does command attention. And you can now change your button text. Or do you want to display on your button text? Do you want it to display buy now or checkout? So you have the option of a checkout. You have the option of pay now. If you do select pay now, you could see I stated pay with PayPal. Or if you do select checkout, you can see here that shows PayPal checkout, Venom checkout. That's if you're mobile, debit or credit card. So selecting all of that, if you're done, all you need to do is hit copy code. So once you hit on copy code, you can bring it and paste it on your sheet. So I have a sheet like this, which shows you the code which you've just set up. So once you check out this code, you can then go copy it and drop it at the point where you've set it up. So you can then come back to your code which you're editing. We want to drop it in between this class button. So I want to take out this class button and drop it in here. You can just set up a div without a class button and drop it in here. Let's see. So I'm having this right there. So I'm dropping that code right there. I'll come back and hit and save. So once we hit and save, successfully saved, we'll go back and refresh our page and see how it looks like. Right, great. So can you see right here that we have, yes, I want this. It's not showing up on our page. And if you come below right there, we have an active payment solution added to it, which says pay checkout, and you can see the other stuff we edited is showing here to your sources, Joshua Johnson. If you come to the top right here, you also see from Joshua Johnson, are you lacking leads, traffic, and sales? Do you want to gain a constant stream of visitors to your website? What would that mean to you? More sales. So all of these already covered for you. So at this point, you now have a ready payment system that allows you to get payment. So once I hit on checkout, it's going to take me through the process. You see it's already processing it and bringing it up for me to make payment. Or I could just come and say debit with payment checkout, and it's going to process that for me to make my payment. So once you set up that, you can now say pay now. So that's exactly how you can go about setting up your payment option right here. So you can always make your payment using any of the options. If it's PayPal, it points out like this, and you notice that a section has been created that shows what you are to pay. You can always refresh the page. Once you refresh the page, it brings it up, and you can pick the option you want to pay with, and of course it establishes what you want to pay for. If you do log in, yeah, you can of course log in to make your payment, and it goes directly. Let me see which of the account we can log in with. So I want to log in with any of these accounts. Alright, so you see I can go ahead to make a payment for this particular product, and $7 will be charged, and of course it will be credited into my PayPal account. Now if you have issues showing, it shows that your PayPal, if you have a sandbox showing at your resolved URL, which is at this point, or if you're having sandbox, it clearly shows that your account has not been configured rightly for you to receive payment to your account. Means that you likely need to create a PayPal app. You need to create a PayPal app, which will then connect the PayPal app. Once you create it, it sets up the live credentials like this, which will be required, which establishes your PayPal account and your client ID. So once it does that, then your account code, you have to come back to copy your account code and paste it there. That way your code will be fully ready for use. So that's exactly how you can go about setting up your sales page and go making money from this. So just imagine what it could mean if you drive traffic and you have 500 persons just coming to get this product at $700. So let's say 500 persons come to acquire this knowledge at $7. You're already making $3,500. That's huge money for you, which you can make out of this. So you can go ahead, get this done, and once you're done setting up, you can also link out your thank you page, which you can see here. The thank you page should now carry the download link, which would now be linked to this PDF ebook. You also go ahead to edit it like that way. So to edit the thank you page, we'll then have to come over to our server end, which is what we have here. This is the thank you page. So on your thank you page, you'll do the same thing. We can come edit it directly, or you could hit to edit HTML, and you hit edit. Now we want to put a link to this download, to download our PHP or what's it called, our PDF file. So to have this file linked up to this, it's expected that you also upload the PDF file into here. So I'll come down here and upload this. So once I get down here to upload it, I have the select file. So on my select file, I'm going back to the entire package where we have the ebook. So I'm putting this ebook into our system. So I'm uploading it, and we'll have our ebook set up so that we can pick the URL and attach it to the download offer. So once this is fully uploaded, I'm going to come back to edit this download link. So while we're waiting for this to get uploaded, let's also be editing what we have here. So our customer support, you can type in a customer support, or you could put an email address right here. So I could just say tickets, just a support. Just ticket. It's done for you. Hub.co, which is actually where we have our support desk, and of course the help desk URL could be shown here, which is which we have as our support desk URL, which will be shown here as www.doneforyouhub.co, right? So once you have that set up there, they can send an email, or they could visit to create a ticket. So we're coming back to this image to set up our download link. So this is fully uploaded. I'm taking this back. So coming back to a file, we have a PDF shown here. So I would like to close up this part, like closing this up. So we'll just have something like this, and have something like this, so that I close up the spaces. So this gives me a full name here. So I close that up. I've renamed my file, which means that my file will now be accessed through this link. So I have the link set up. I will go test this up and be sure it's working. So I have my done for you hub.co/my file name, which is to download my file for us. All right, great. So that's it. Downloaded it for us. This is the URL used here. That's the URL I just created, which I'll be using to link to my file. So come back to a file. I'm dropping using the link button here. I'm dropping this link. All right, so that's okay right there. And notice here that our page is thank you page.html, meaning if I copy this out, I can copy this out, the thank you page. I also should have this as my URL for the thank you page. That should become my URL for the thank you page. This is it. I'm also going to show you what you need to do. This becomes a URL for the thank you page. So I'll go back to save job, what we've done, have it successfully saved. Now on the recommended resources, if there are other products you want to recommend, you want to go back to, you can now say click here to grab the special offer. Maybe you want to link this elsewhere, you can do same. So once you click here, you can just put a URL to another product which you're offering. So I can just point this out to a page which I'm offering. It could be https://proin.us, right? So I hit an OK. It goes to that page. I'll come back and save this. So what this means is someone visits this URL after making purchase, the person should see this thank you page. All right, great. So you see this thank you page, and if it does come down, see what we've edited here, and you see a special offer going to the URL to the bottom right, and if it does click here, should be able to download this page, to download the PDF, right? But now, how can the person get to this point where he will be redirected to the thank you page? So you copy this URL. On this URL, copy it and go back to your app which you created on your PayPal. So at the point on the page where you created on PayPal, you have where you find live app settings. You see this at this point where you have your app which you created your app. You see the live app settings. This is live app settings. So this live app setting, we're saying live return URL. Users are redirected to this URL after live transactions. Allow up to 3 hours for the change to take effect. So I'm coming here to change it up. So the live return URL is this, which is the thank you page. So I'm just adding that. You can add as much as you want. So I have just one of these added. So what this means is if someone goes to pay at my page, which is my product page where I'm selling this out, if it does pay at the sales page, it uses this to pay. Once the payment is completed, it is expected that PayPal will on their own redirect the buyer to my thank you page. So at my thank you page, he will now see thank you, congratulations, thank you for claiming your copy. Here is the download link. You can download. Here is your support. You can get to this. So PayPal then handles that processes for us. So that is how easy it is to set this up. If you have any challenges and you have questions, use my entire contact details which you will see in this mail, and of course you can join our Telegram support group, which is a group I've dedicated to support all our customers and see them get started. Thank you once again. I remain your dude, Joshua Johnson.